Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Colby, aka Serial Killer 02 on Twitch, Instagram, and here on YouTube. In this video, I am going to show you part 2 of the unboxing of the all-in pledge for Batman Gotham City Chronicles by Monolith. In the first video, I unboxed the base game. So the 2 boxes that are in the base game. If you haven't seen that, I will add a link in this video so you can click on that and watch that so you can see all of the models and the different things that come in the base pledge. And then this will show you everything that came in the all-in pledge for Season 1 of Batman Gotham City Chronicles. Monolith will be starting Season 2 for this game on June 4th on Kickstarter. And with that, you will be able to get everything you are going to see in this video. There will be some added stuff for Season 2, but you will also be able to get everything that is going to be in this video. So, yeah, there's a lot of awesome expansions, a lot of great content, and it adds a lot more to the game. So, before we get started with that, if this is your first time, welcome. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And if you have not yet, please hit the subscribe and the like buttons, and also hit the little bell button that you see. That way you will be notified whenever I come out with new content. And my goal is to bring out new content every week. So I have a lot of stuff planned, so please feel free to subscribe and keep checking back in, and please leave your comments in the comment section below. But anyway, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get started and take a look at the expansions for Batman Gotham City Chronicles. Let's start off by taking a look at the Versus box. As you can tell, the artwork on this box is fantastic as well. You've got Killer Croc fighting Batman down in the sewers, and like I said, the artwork for this game is just fantastic. So there's the front of the box. You flip it over and you get to see the contents of what's inside this box. There's going to be 12 miniatures, and you've got another dashboard as well. That way there are 2 dashboards. Since this is the versus mode, each player can have their own dashboard and put all of their characters onto one dashboard. So you've got everything in here for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. First thing you see whenever you take the top off the box is another dashboard. So you've got the second dashboard. That way each person can put all of their characters across the bottom here and have all of the components that they need so you can play the versus mode. You take this off, you will find the extra miniatures as well as the versus mode book. And there are 2 of them. Just like all Monolith, they've got them in 2 different languages. Let me fix the contrast here so you can see what I am talking about. There we go. That way you can kind of see some of the text in here. But again, incredible artwork, awesome information, and the great thing, like, I love this piece here. It's just so cool. The great thing about it is both books are the exact same. It's just each one has a different language in it. So with that being said, I'm really excited about that because now I can actually cut up one of the books and have all of the artwork out of it and hang it in my game room because, like I said in the last video, I am a diehard Batman fan, so being able to have all of this artwork hanging in my game room, I'm pretty excited about that. So with that, let's go ahead and we will take a look at the miniatures. First model we'll take a look at in the box is this guy right here. These are, I believe it's pronounced Devgru. I will show you their dashboard here in a minute, and I know I probably botched the name, but this is one of the models that you get in this box. And you get 4 of these models. And so, again, detail is just fantastic. Then you have the heavy GCPD. And they've got the gas masks on and their batons, and they've got everything they need for the heavy hitting stuff. And then the last model that comes in the box is the drones. And you get 4 of each of these models in this box. The reason it doesn't come with a lot of models is you already have the models from the base game. And so since this is an expansion, they didn't want to put all the same models in it, obviously. So this gives you all the extra stuff that you're going to need to be able to play the 1v1 aspect of Batman Gotham City Chronicles. So there are the miniatures. Let me get the box back up on the table, and we will take a look at what else is inside this box. Now that we have the box back on the table, I will go ahead and show this. This is just a placeholder. But inside, you will find some more red tokens. And so you will have some of these clear red tokens. Mine actually has a little something inside. I don't know what it is, but I think it's kind of cool. Because there's not any other one like that. So that's something kind of neat in my opinion. Take that off and you're going to find all of the dashboards you need to play versus mode. And I will go through these and kind of show you the characters on here. Let me turn down the brightness a little bit so you can kind of see them a little better. There we go. So you've got Batgirl, Bluebird, Renee Montoya, Black Canary, Alfred, Catwoman, Nightwing, Huntress. Down here is Robin, Commissioner Gordon, Batman, and then here are all their tokens. And these will actually go into a spot down here on the dashboards. So that way you can kind of track their health, but you also have their cards so you know who you've used and who you haven't on that dashboard. Then here, it's kind of hard to see, but you've got Batwoman, Harvey Bullock, Azrael, Batman from The Dark Knight Returns, which that's one of my favorite models. Batman Zero Year, Batman Year 100. You've got Batwing. You've got Julia Pennyworth, Katana, Oracle, and Orphan. And then all of their tokens. Then you've got Red Hood. You've got Robin. You've got Robin Damian Wayne. Catwoman, The Long Halloween. You've got Spoiler, Bruce Wayne. Green Arrow, Duke. Here's the drones that you got in the game. And here's the DevGru. So I probably botched that whenever I was explaining those. And then the heavy GCPD. Then, the last board you're going to see is all of the extra pieces you need for the dashboard. For the second dashboard, excuse me. That way both players have exactly what they need to play each other. So Monolith gives you everything you need to be able to do 1v1 with this box. So there is the versus box. Give me just a second and I will get the next expansion set up and we will take a look at what's inside of it. The next 2 expansions are very small. First one, extra dice. So this is, you get a whole other set of 15 more dice with the all-in bundle from Batman Gotham City Chronicles. So that's good because you're definitely going to need them. Everybody uses the dice, so this way you're not having to share. So that is a great add-on in my opinion. The next one, this might be hard to see under the light, but this is the Batman Gotham City Chronicles. It's Narrows Chronicles, and it's an arranged marriage. In this little pamphlet, you get 7 villain sheets, 15 equipment cards, and 1 booklet, and it's the arranged marriage rule book. So let's go ahead and open this up. And the way they have this set up is just really cool because it looks like it's pretty much a file. And so you're opening it up and looking at the file. So you flip it over. There's that artwork. from the first time that is just awesome. Then you've got the dashboards here. So you've got Bane, Harley Quinn, the Penguin, Two-Face, the Joker, my favorite, the Riddler, and Scarecrow. So those are the 7 dashboards that come in this pack. And within the rulebook, again, more just wicked artwork, and has a little bit of background story and kind of tells you the prologues for each character, and then the layout for the scenarios to play through this campaign. So this is a smaller expansion, but it's got a really cool storyline to it. I'm not going to try to talk too much about it or give anything away. And then right here you have got the equipment cards that come in the expansion for this campaign. So there is that, and with those 2 done, I will get the next box, and this is where it really starts to get fun. I don't think this next box really needs an introduction. We have the Batmobile. So, as you can tell, the artwork goes around the side, and again, artwork is just amazing. You flip it over, and it tells you exactly what's in it. You have 1 Batmobile miniature, the vehicle board for the Batmobile, the component tiles, so you have 2 armor, 2 onboard computers, 2 engines, 2 weapons, 2 accessories, and the Batmobile rulebook. So let's go ahead and open this up and take a look at the Batmobile. First thing you will see when you open up the box are the 2 rulebooks, and when you open them, again, really cool information and just artwork from the Batman universe and all the information about the Batmobile. And so there that is. And then once you take this off, this is where it's really cool. So when you take this out, you will see all of the tokens that you need for the Batmobile. So these are all the ones that I explained on the back of the box, and those are under the Batmobile in the box. So let me get the Batmobile out of its case, and I will show you what this bad boy looks like. And there it is. Here is the Batmobile. I have turned the lighting up just a little bit so you can see it a little better. But, I mean, this model is huge. It's as big as my hand. So, I mean, it is a big model. It's got rubber on the wheels. They don't turn, but, I mean, they're just pretty awesome anyway. It's got windows. You've got the lights on the sides here. So, this model is pretty freaking awesome. The detail they put into this model is just crazy. And it's not really that heavy. My son loves to play with this thing, and it drives me nuts because I hate I always think he's going to break it, but he's always very careful with it. So I'm proud of him for that. But there is the Batmobile. So that is one of the other expansions. Now we're going to look at the 2 expansions that I'm super excited about, and that's going to be Wayne Manor and Arkham Asylum. So give me just a second, and I will get the next box up here. First, we will take a look at Arkham Asylum, and then we will finish off the unboxings with Wayne Manor. All right, and to start off with the last 2 expansions, Arkham Asylum. This artwork, I've always loved the Killing Joke and the story of Joker cutting his face off. It's just, it gives him that just crazy twisted side that I just absolutely love about the Joker. So that's the artwork on the front, and I couldn't be happier with it. And then when you flip it over, you will see on the back, there's 20 miniatures in here. You have 8 life point tokens, 7 cards, 1 booklet, 4 overlays with 13 attractions. You have 1 board, 1 Arkham Asylum front, and the Joker Funhouse on the back of the board. Then you have 18 tiles. So you have 16 villains and 2 neutral tiles. So there's that. Still has the 2 to 4 player, 90 minutes, and 14 plus. So with that being said, let's open it up and take a look at what's inside. To start, again, you have got the awesome artwork on both of the books. When you open it up, you have got all of the information. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can kind of see a little bit better. There we go. Just how awesome and colorful these books are. And again, like I said, they've done a fantastic job. And it starts off with pretty much starting off right at the scenarios. So there's no having to go through rules or do anything like that. You can jump right in. And then you've got some of the awesome Joker artwork in the middle of the book. And then it just goes through. It has the game board rules and kind of explains everything in the back of the book. So after that, you pull the rule books off and we get into the models. And these are some of my favorites. So it's going to start with Joker Clayface. You have Tweedledee, Tweedledum. You've got Hugo Strange, Jervis Tetch. You've got Professor Pig, Zaz, the Joker, or Mr. Joe. You've got Joker's Gang with Hammer, Joker's Gang with Handgun, and Crazy Inmates. So give me just a second. I will get the models ready, and we will take a look at those and then come back and look at what's under that box. To start off, you've got more cards. So you've got your Super Med Kit, you've got Fireworks, you've got Boxing Glove Gun, Shark Repellent, Wolf Traps. So those are the cards that come in the game. And that is, these cards are found in the miniature box. One of my 2 favorites out of the box. First one is you have got the Joker Clayface. And I mean, he is just amazing. The muscles, the detail, even the face is just, it's wicked. I can't wait to start painting this model. It is going to be so much fun to paint. So you've got that one, and then up next you have got Tweedledee. And they've done such a good job at getting the comic book artwork for all of these characters. And then obviously this is Tweedledum. And then coming up next, you've got the one and only Hugo Strange. Just the detail that Monolith gets in their models is fantastic. In my honest opinion, I believe they are one of the top manufacturers for models and the detail that they are able to get for the models in their games. So here's Jervis Tetch, and I know I said that one wrong as well. Let me see if I can fix the color just a little bit. He's kind of hard to see because he's a little bit smaller. But let me see if I can focus it a little bit better here. There we go. But that kind of gives you an idea of the face that he's making, and just like I said, the details in their models are awesome. Next, you have got Professor Pig. And he has got a huge butcher knife. And then my other favorite in this box, the Joker, Mr. Joe. So this is the one from The Killing Joke, where he actually cuts his face off and wears it as a mask. And so there is that model. It kind of lets you see the face a little bit better there. Then from there, we move on to Joker's gang with hammer. And then we have Joker's gang with handgun. And then the last one in the box is Crazy Inmates. And I love how they have the straight jackets on, and they've gotten out of them, and it looks like they're running down the hallways. And each of the minions, each of these guys, you get 4 of each of them, and then 1 of the other villains in this box. So let me get these back in the box, and we will take a look at the maps that are in this box. Now that we've had a look at the models themselves, let's take a look at what's under the box. When you take the box off, you will see that you have the map tiles that it was talking about on the back of the box. So let me see if I can flip. That kind of gives you an idea of the quality of the map tiles in this game. I can't really open them up and show the entire map, but that kind of gives you an idea. And then right here, you will see you have got the dashboards for each of the characters. And then you also have some smaller tiles that go along with the scenarios. So that is what is in this box. So let's go ahead and open up Wayne Manor and let you see some of the awesome models that are in there as well. Last but definitely not least is Wayne Manor. And this is another piece of artwork that has always been one of my favorites. I've always loved this picture because there's so much going on in the picture, and every time you look at it, you'll notice something new and notice or get a different feeling from what this picture is saying. And I love that Monolith actually decided to put, it's kind of hard to see, but put artwork all the way around the box. And so whenever you flip it over, again, you have got all of the information. There's 16 tiles. There's the field modifier tokens. You've got 16 cards, 7 hero sheets, 1 booklet, mission tokens, boards, tiles, overlay, life point token, all that kind of stuff. So that is kind of what you can expect in this box. And then once you open it up, you will find the dashboards and the rule book. So taking a look at the rule book, you will see it's set up just like the other ones. It starts off with all of the scenarios, going through all of the information. It kind of tells you a little bit extra on how things will work within Wayne Manor. And you get 2 of those books, and then you have these dashboards. And in this set, you've got Alfred, you've got Batman in the Thrasher suit, you've got Bruce Wayne, you've got Julia Pennyworth, you've got the Oracle, you've got Red Robin, and you've got Batwing. And so there's the dashboards for those. Under this is all of the models. And so I am going to go ahead and take this box off the table so I can start showing the models. To start with, just like in the other box, here are the cards that come in it. You've got this the telescopic baton, guided batarang, bolus, cable handcuffs, hunting rifle. So you've got a lot of different cards that come in here that are part of the game. And to start off with the models in this box, let's go ahead and take a look at Batman in Thrasher suit. And as you can tell, this guy is pretty big. And all of the details, I love all the bolts and nuts and stuff that you see within this model. Really makes it feel like it's a suit that he's actually wearing. And after that, you come to Julia Pennyworth. And after her is one of my favorite characters as well. I've always been a fan of the Oracle. Her in her wheelchair on the computer. Then the greatest butler in the world. You've got Alfred Pennyworth. Ready to fight. Ready to help out how he can. Then you've got the man himself without the suit, Bruce Wayne. After him, you've got Red Robin. Then next up is Batwing. And again, these stances are just awesome for these models. I think they did fantastic with them. Then you've got 4 of the Bat robots. And then you have 4 sets of just bats. And I love that they put like the water and stuff below them. So there were the bats. And the reason I had to keep it zoomed out and look at the models the way that we did was to get this guy on the screen. This is the T-Rex that is in Bruce Wayne's manor. And just to give you an idea, that's the size comparison between the two. That is one of the Bat robots. So that's how big this model is. I mean, this thing is absolutely gigantic, and the detail is just incredible. I can't wait to airbrush this thing and see what I can't do with it. It is an amazing model. I've never seen a model like this in my life. This is another one that my son loves to play with. He's huge into dinosaurs right now, and he loves watching Jurassic Park. So when he saw this, he freaked out. I mean, if I was 3 years old and saw this, I would probably freak out too and want to play with it. So, I mean, it is heavy. It is a thick piece of plastic. And you can't even see it, but here is one of the lines where the feet were connected. Here's another one. You've got the arms here. And you can't even really tell the mold lines on it. So, yeah, they did a pretty fantastic job on this model. This right here is worth going all in for, in my opinion. When I opened up this box, I was just floored with how big this thing was. So there are the models in this box. Let me get them put back into the box, and we will take a look at the maps that are under the miniatures box. And so I wanted to cover that up because I didn't want to give away the T-Rex. I wanted you to be able to see it and be surprised like I was whenever I opened it up. You probably knew the T-Rex was in there, as did I, but I didn't want to give away how big it really was whenever you open up the box. So once you take this box out, you will see that in here you also have the map tiles, and you've got amazing artwork again. You've got some of the city in here, and then down here you've got inside Wayne Manor and the Batcave. So, whoops, here's these tiles here. This kind of lets you see inside the Batcave and kind of all the different stuff that's in the Batcave itself. And under that you will find all of the cards and tokens that you are going to need for Wayne Manor. And I believe that there's only one, there's only one set of dashboards and token pieces in this set. So that is it for what is in Wayne Manor. So let me get all this put up and we will go ahead and I will give my final thoughts. And there you have it. There are the expansions for Batman Gotham City Chronicles by Monolith. Now, a couple of things I do want to show you is, just like with the base game, they have taken 2 of the boxes for the expansions and put them together to make one picture. So let me get those boxes and show you what they did. So as you can tell, Wayne Manor and Arkham Asylum actually go together and they make one picture. So I think that is just amazing, and it's just such a cool way to show off the boxes in the game itself. And one thing I wanted to show you that I had forgot to show in the video is something on the cards here. As you can tell, you've got the dashboard, but then when you flip it over, it gives you all of the information about that character. It gives you their full name, how tall they are, how much they weigh, and then gives you a little bit of background about that character. So if you're not sure about any of the characters, you can actually just flip it over and it will tell you exactly what is going on and what the background story for those characters. So that is also a really cool idea for those people that might not be or that might not know as much about Batman as some of us that have been following it for a while. So that is a really cool aspect and something that they added that I really like. And so that is it. In the comments below, please tell me what your favorite model was, what you like about the game, what you're not really sure about, and let's talk about it. And also, I kind of want to get some information from everybody that is watching. So what would you like to see on the channel? I am going to make a painting tutorial for how to paint zombies on Zombicide, and just kind of a way to get started with painting. And I've also thought about doing gameplay videos. Just let me know what you would like to see. I've also thought about doing kind of some news information surrounding the board game community and what's going on with new games. If that's stuff you would like to see, please let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, again, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and the little alarm button. That way you know when I have new videos out. But yeah, please put your comments in the comment section below, and let's talk and figure out what we can do to make this channel as good as we can. So I can't do it without you all, and so thank you very much. But until next time, have a great day and keep gaming. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.